surprise.
Hello Deckers, today we are taking a look at Valor Mortis and the demo is available right now on Steam. I went into this one completely blind without doing much research beforehand and honestly, it turned out to be a pleasantly brutal surprise. Yes, I'm calling it that, pleasantly brutal. And after playing through the demo, I think that's the perfect way to describe it. The game is tough but fair, frustrating at times but incredibly rewarding once everything clicks. It already gave me some serious first-person Lies of P vibes, and that's a very good thing. The atmosphere is fantastic, the world is dripping with dark, oppressive charm, and the overall setting immediately pulled me in. The regular enemies weren't too difficult to deal with, but oh my god, the first boss humbled me very quickly. And then later, when I reached the boss in chapter 7, I suddenly realized the first boss was basically a warm-up session. Let's just say my confidence didn't survive that encounter. Performance-wise, the game ran surprisingly well on my PC. There weren't plenty of graphical options available, but at 1440p I did run into VRAM limitations because my 3080 has 10GB VRAM available. Because of that, I had to drop the graphic settings down to medium. One thing I noticed is that you currently can't adjust texture resolution separately, which would be a nice addition. I also encountered a couple of issues during my playthrough. The first was the occasional audio bug that showed up mostly during boss fights for me. It wasn't common, but it happened enough for me to notice. The second was that the parry timing occasionally felt a little inconsistent. Now, that could absolutely be a skill issue on my part, so I'll leave that one open for debate. That said, considering this is still an alpha demo, Valor Mortis already looks, feels and performs better than some fully released AAA games we have seen recently, which is honestly pretty impressive. Overall, if you're a fan of challenging action games, Soulslikes, or just want to try something that feels a little different, I'd definitely recommend checking the demo out for yourself. Now, I'm going to let the boss fights speak for themselves. If you enjoyed the review, let me know in the comments below and tell me what game you'd like to see me test or review next. And before I go, I will also be testing a Steam Deck performance test for Valor Mortis. So if you're curious about how the game runs on the Steam Deck, keep an eye out for that. Alright, enough talking, back to the video.
Bloody hell is that? gone. She lies in ruin.
Did she survive the collapse?